turning my phone down, sorry.
It's alright, don't you worry. Right, 2 seconds. You've got somebody in spirit who's had something to do with the throat.
Yeah.
Because as soon as that you're connected there, my throat, I had to get a drink. Oh, straight away. There's about 3 energies and I can't work out who they are. Not at the minute. I will do, but not at the minute. Just give me a minute. I've got my daughter sat this side of me as well. She's going soon, aren't you? But if she picks anything up, she'll let me know. Won't you, Ab? Right. Is Mum up there?
Yeah.
Does Mum have a sister with her?
Yeah.
That's who I've got. I couldn't work out because there's one that's standing back and that hasn't come enough forward for me to get yet. But there's 2 of them and they were quite close, their energies, and I couldn't work out if they were connected or if it was weird that. Right. Mum has been around you quite a bit lately because she's been a bit worried. She says there's something not right. And as I say that, I'm doing it in time of tapping my hand on the table because I feel that's what she used to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, that's fine. There's somebody who Mum says she wants to pull back from you. Somebody around you who I believe is taking liberties, let's just say. And your mother knows this and she's trying to pull this person back. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
As long as you can, you know, this is the advantage of recording it now because it's like you can go back on this and listen again. Right. Is Dad up there?
Yeah.
Does Dad have a brother?
Yeah.
With him?
Yeah.
My God, I'm getting a coach load for you, girl, I'm telling you. There's more up there than there is down here. Bloody hell. Are you alright, Abs? You're going a bit funny. You look a bit pale, are you alright?
Yeah, alright.
That's fine. Right. I know I sound like I'm quiet, but I'm just trying to work out what I'm being given at the minute because I've got all 4 of them and I'm like that, no, you need to just take it in turns. Because it's like they've all jumped in and they're all like, nim, 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 nim. And I'm like, no, we can't do that because I can't work out who's who. Right, your mother's come back forward. Right, Mother is drawing me to a garden. Now, I don't know if it's your garden. I don't know who's got this garden, but there's a particular flower or plant in this garden that Mother's drawing me to and she's acknowledging it. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it does.
It's like she has to acknowledge it. So I don't know if you've planted it for her, I don't know if it's something to do with her, but I feel as though she has to acknowledge this.
Yeah, there's a rose for her in her garden.
I lost that, darling, you lost signal, what was that?
There's a rose planted for my mum in her garden.
That's what she's acknowledging then, that's fine. She's acknowledging it, alright? Right. Okay. Have you recently had this is going to sound very strange, but hopefully you understand what I'm on about. You've been somewhere in your house or something and you've like all of a sudden had a slight smell of something and then when you've smelled again it's gone.
I don't think so.
Right, remember I've said that because I'm getting like she's going to do something but it's going to be a smell. So you've either had it or there's a chance you're going to get it. And you're going, you know, like when you get a slight whiff of something and you go, oh, what's that? And then it's gone.
Yeah.
And that's what she's given me. So look out for that. Right. She's drawn me to my diary. Right. Is there something important coming up for you?
So,
No, that's fine. Because I'm trying to work out why she draw me to my diary. I feel as though I need to... Oh, hold on. Do you understand why November's relevant?
yeah.
I've literally just opened my diary in front of me there, looked, and it was November. Right? So she's drawn me to November. But I'm also feeling around November there's a bit of emotion. But it's like she's now saying, dry the tears and think positive about this. Because it's like there's something about November that there's one particular time in November and it is like a remembrance. This is what I'm getting. But I feel as though it's not being remembered positively sometimes. It's more of a depressive remembrance still. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
And she's like saying she wants to take this off because it's not helping. All right? Abby, do me a favour, just go and switch the plug in the kitchen where the dryer is, please. Thank you. Yes, because it's going to beep. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And I feel it's like, it's going to sound, as again, you know me, I'll say it as it is. If you were up there and your children were down here, would you want them every year to sit and wallow about it?
No.
I know, it's easy for us to say, isn't it? But this is the feeling she's given me, and this is the way she was, I believe, as a person. This is how she'd go, like, if something had gone on, she'd be like, well, if you were doing this and you were doing... And I feel as though she'd have an explanation, an answer, and like some kind of demonstration of what was going on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And this is the feeling I get from her. Did she have issues with her feet? Anybody in spirit you know have issues with their feet? The reason I'm asking is because all of a sudden my feet have gone really heavy. And it's like if I stood up now and wanted to walk, I feel like I'm proper lifting my legs to make my feet go. And I don't know why. So if it's nobody in spirit, is it affecting anybody? It's you. Oh, right, that's fine. We've established who that is then. They've given that to me, that's for you. I thought it was somebody in spirit who had it, it's you. It's like all of a sudden my feet have gone really heavy and when I'm moving my legs, I'm trying to lift them and it's like I'm lifting like 10-ton weights on the bottom of my legs.
Yeah.
Again, they're going to send healing for that anyway. I don't know what it's going to do, but they're going to send healing for that. Right. Do you have a friend up there? A female friend?
Probably have a few.
Right. I get the feeling that this female friend in your younger days, you were both together and you were both, let's just say, I'm surprised you weren't bad. No? This is the feeling this female's giving me. It's like she knew you many years ago and there was a bit of cheek when you went out and stuff and there was laughing and joking and I just get this feeling. There's a chance that, remember I've said this, when you're Welsh, you're going to get the reading. But the reason I'm giving you this is it might not be directly for you. It could be for somebody who's connected to you because sometimes spirit jump in. Yeah. And it's like, they do this and give messages. I had one earlier and I had to do it. So this is what they do. Right. Are you or somebody around you connected with crocheting? Is it crocheting? Them things that you get them needles with wool and you go through and then you... Knitting. No, it's not knitting. I know what I mean. Is it? I don't know what it is. Is it crocheting? You know, you get like a piece of material and it might have a print on it of a flower, and then you've got to get the wool or whatever.
Embroidery.
That's it.
Embroidery.
That's it.
No, I don't know.
You're not connected and nobody you know is. Right, because I've got this, and it could be somebody in spirit who was connected to it, I don't know, but they've given me embroidery. So again, when you listen back to this, it might be tomorrow, it might be a week's time. Remember, I've said this because I do think this is going to be significant. It could be somebody's going to give you something or make you something, and it's going to come like that. So remember, I've said it. All right? And is it you that likes the car boot sales?
My husband does. I don't.
Right, your husband, because they've grown me to car boot sales, and I get the feeling that they like to go with you, a spirit, so they're giving me that as well. Right. Okay. When your mum passed over, right, she's given me this because, well, I have to give you it anyway, but I'm trying to work it out in a way how she's doing this. When mum passed over, were you with her when she crossed?
No.
Right, that's fine, because I'm asking her why she's giving me this. Did you hold her hand after she passed over? Did somebody hold her hand?
Yeah, somebody will have. Yeah.
Because she's gone like that on me, and I feel as though she's acknowledging that she knew somebody held her hand. But I'm also getting a feeling that somebody went to see her after she'd passed, and it felt like it was so emotional, but it felt so close. It was like even though she'd gone to spirit and a shell was there, a soul was still there. Does that make sense? I know it sounds very random, but that's what she's making me feel like. It's like even though she passed over, somebody had been to see her, and it was like it was still there, and it was really.
I went to see her after she passed.
You went to see her?
Yeah.
She's touching my collar. Did you straighten a collar out on her outfit or something? Because she's touching my collar as though she's acknowledging somebody straightened it out.
Right.
So I have to give you that. Right. I'm also I have to tell you as well that I know at the moment, I don't know what's going on with you, sweetheart, because I don't. But I feel this is what they're giving me. I know at the moment that there's something going on in your life. We've all got stuff going on, haven't we? I mean, we have. I mean, you know, we've all got kids and stuff, and it's like a nightmare from start to finish. But I feel as though with you, there's something more going on, and it's starting to affect you emotionally. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Because I feel it's like I'm taking deep breaths because I'm not gonna let myself break down over this. I am not gonna let myself fall. Is that right? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just stood here and I'm not gonna break down, and I'm not gonna. But inside, I'm like screaming.
Yeah, that's right.
Because she's acknowledging this, like she really is. But one thing I do have to say to you, I don't know the situation, darling, because it's not my business. It's your business, and I'm just the channel. But I do feel as though I need to say to you, keep going, because you'll see the light soon at the end of the tunnel. At the minute, I think you're in the tunnel, but I think the light's there, but I think it's like a tiny little dot that even if you've got your glasses on with a pair of binoculars, you're struggling to see that. But it's coming. The light's coming. I have to give you it. She's making me feel I have to give you that. I'm also getting that you or somebody close to you has felt the bedding move. Like, you know, when you're in bed and it's like the bedding's moved slightly. as though it's been straightened or something very... That's what I'm getting. So again, if you don't know, you'll be able to know I've said it because it's on the reading. But look out for it as well, because I've got a feeling that she's one of these people where when she made a bed, because she's cursing duvets, you know. She didn't like duvets, does she? She liked the sheets and blankets. She's not happy about duvets, I'm telling you. I'm not going to repeat what she's saying because this is going on YouTube and I don't want to be reported. But I feel as though when she did beds, she had to have them, the covers were straight, the corners were in, the pillows were matching, the pillows were puffed up, and it was a proper neat, welcoming bed. And it's one thing that irritates her when pillows aren't quite straight and duvets aren't quite straight and stuff. So if you ever feel it, don't be freaked. It's just because she has to do it. It's like a thing. All right. Right. What else are you giving me? Oh, I've got them out already. Look at me. I'm looking for them. Right. Do you have Mum's necklace?
No.
Do you know why she's drawn me to a necklace? Because it's like she's playing with a necklace that I haven't got, which to me, that means that she's acknowledging some kind of jewellery, chain or something on the earth plane that belonged to her.
No.
You can't take that. Well, I don't know why she's doing the necklace then. I know, Abby. They give me so much random stuff to do. Why are you giving me the necklace? She's just stood there and it's like she's playing with my necklace. She's playing with a necklace. So if you don't understand that from her to you, there's the connection with jewellery. Remember I've said that because you might disappear somewhere and you might see something like that, or there's something that's going to remind you of Mum, possibly like that. I don't know. All I can give you is what she gives me. She's playing with this necklace, so to me it's jewellery.
Right.
All right. I don't know what happened to it, but I know many years ago she used to have a brooch on her coat. Many, many years ago. Because she's drawing me to a brooch in my mind's eye that I've got that's similar, and it was my grandma's. As I say, I'm giving you it as she's giving me it. Right. I feel as though I need to say to you as well, or I need to remind you, to post the letter or send the message.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Right, I feel as though I need to remind you to either post the letter or send the message. When I get a letter, sometimes it can mean an email or a text message or a messenger message, because obviously times have moved on and we have technology now. We don't just have pens and papers. So it can be anything like that, but I feel as though I need to remind you to do that. So I don't know if there's somebody you've been meaning to write to or something you've been meaning to send off. I don't know. I need to give you that. She's making me feel as though I need to give you that. Right. There's a little girl, isn't there, around you?
Yeah.
Because she's drawn me to a little girl. And it's like she wants to get hold of this little girl and just get hold of her face like that and give her a kiss. So she's definitely about this child. She really is. But I'm feeling that either her or your grandma used to do that when you were little. Get hold of your face. So I don't know which one it was, but they're doing it to me. So I don't know. I'm going to get to choose your cards. I'll tell you something, this weather today, it's 1 minute it's chilly, next minute it's boiling. Is it like that where you are?
Yeah.
Now she's saying that she used to like the nice weather, but she always sat in the shade. She's giving me a picture in my mind's eye, and she's like, she sat there having an ice cream with a wafer cone, and she's sat in the shade eating this ice cream. So that's a memory of something that I have to give you, but that's what she's given me.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something about her as well. She was nosy, wasn't she, your mum? Because she used to love when people used to go to her and say, have you heard of so-and-so? That kettle went on so quick that person couldn't leave. I know, because this is what she's given me. And I also feel with her as though people used to go to her for advice as well. And she used to be really good at giving advice and being people talking to her, and she was really good with things like that. But she couldn't take advice herself. She was very, quite strong-willed.
Yeah.
That's just how I get her anyway. That's how I get her. Bless her. But now what she's done that for is she's come through to let you know that when you're talking in general conversation about, can be anything. You could be sat there watching Coronation Street or something like that, and then just talking randomly about, you've been to Primark and you've seen this top or something. She listens to all that. So this is why she's listening, because she just loves it. She loves to be involved. She does. She loves to be involved. And she loves Christmas. She loves Christmas. And I feel I need to also, it's like she's giving me Christmas quite strongly. And it's as though Christmas, I know Christmas isn't the same without them. It never is it, when we lose them? It isn't. But I feel as though now's the time to put the foot down and start celebrating Christmas. Because this is what she would have wanted. Like, years ago, I don't know if your mother was like my family members, I don't know. But there used to be Christmas dinner, and then later on you'd get a few bits and bats, wouldn't you, or something. That next day there'd be a buffet. Boxing Day buffet, used to call it. And then again, everybody would pile round, and then it was just chitter chatter, and kids were running riot. There was wrapping paper everywhere, and this is what she wants.
Yeah.
This is what she wants. This is what she's giving me. Right, I'm getting her to choose your cards. Which one? Oh, that's warm. That went warm, Obs. That went warm. One, two, three. You know how I do this anyway. I will send you these in the order that I read them. But what I'll do is, when I've uploaded this to YouTube, I don't know how long it'll take, because my internet isn't exactly fabulous. And last I tried before, didn't I? And it was nearly 3 hours it took me to upload it. But I'll send you these pictures through, and then as soon as I upload this, I'll send you the link. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Your first card is Angel of Encouragement. She's encouraging you from the other side. All of them are. That all spirit world are encouraging you, because I feel you need that bit of encouragement at the minute just to go forward. I feel as though, I mean, like you've already said, we've already mentioned your feet, and I feel like I'm dragging my feet, but I feel like I'm dragging my feet psychically as well. It's like even the thought of just going forward, I just don't want to, or I can't be chewed, and this is how she's making me feel. So they're encouraging you to do this. They're encouraging you to move forward with your life and take them steps. And she's making me feel as though, no, she's actually showing me. What are you showing me? What are you showing me? Have you been supermarket shopping in the last few days?
Yeah.
Because she's taking me with, I'm walking you now in a supermarket in my mind's eye. So she was with you when you were shopping. Because I'm going round this supermarket. Do you know what she's doing it for? Why she came with you? Because she's giving me something like a memory. Now, many years ago in supermarkets, the toilet rolls, they used to be in these net cages. This is what I can see. And I feel as though somebody has pulled one out and a lot of them's tumbled down, and it was like a game for people when they went to supermarkets. It was funny. It was like a laugh. And she's giving me this. Do you understand why she's giving me that then?
No.
That is so random. That is so random. But it's like there was loo rolls with cages and stuff, but she's done it because it's a memory from when you were young, but it's also letting you know that when you go shopping, she goes with you. Because she can't miss out on anything here, can she? She has to be in. Your next card is Angel of the Night Sky. I believe at night, for you, your night time is what's known as your thinking time. Because I'm not saying you don't sleep, but I don't think you are one of these people who can get into bed, turn your light off and zoom into an 8-hour sleep and have a wonderful time and then wake up in the morning and you're all fresh, you know, like the adverts when they go and put the pot of coffee on. And I don't feel you're like that. I actually feel as though nighttime is quite tough sometimes. But you also overthink, which is a natural thing for us to do during the night anyway. We do overthink. And it's true what they say, we feel pain more as well during the night. I mean, you imagine if you've got toothache at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's always worse at 2 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? So things are worse because we're tired and we're trying to settle. She's acknowledging this, and so are your relatives. They're acknowledging this and they come round you on a night. But I also feel as though they've been to you as well during the night. This is where your mum can properly connect with you during the night. When you're not sleeping properly and when you're tossing and turning and stuff, it's mum that settles you. It's like, you know, a child, when the child's like moving about and they're like, oh my God, and then you just tuck them in and you just do, this is what she does for you. But I also believe with this card for you is you get a lot of answers during the night. When I mean answers, I don't mean that you like phone people and get answers. What I mean is you'll be able to think about a situation because everywhere around you is silent. So you'll be able to process it properly and you'll be able to work it out properly in the peace and the quiet. And I do believe that you are a night bird, but I believe that you don't want to be a night bird. You want to be able to settle. So you're torn between the day and the night. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
As long as you know what she's rambling about, I'm absolutely fine. And your last card is Angel of Happiness. She's drawn you this card because this is what she's wanting for you. She's wanting you to be happy. I mean, it's all right. We all every day we all can laugh and we can smile and we can do, but it's what's inside that counts. And if you're on the outside, you seem happy on the outside, but the inside is a totally different story. It's awful for you, and she's picking up on this. She wants you to find your peace, basically, with everything in life, with people in spirit and everything. And the first card, encouragement, they're going to encourage you to keep going. They're acknowledging how bad it is sometimes on a night for you and you're torn between day and night. You know, everything's all over with that at the minute. But once you can balance these cards, you'll start to feel happier. You really will start to feel happier. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I hope it does. As I say, I don't have a clue. She just rambles and I just give you it. I don't know. But that's what I get. So I'm going to send you these pictures and I'm going to upload this. And as soon as it's uploaded, I'll send you the link.
Right.
All right, darling. I'll talk to you
Thank you.
soon. Bye.
Bye.